What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, I wanted to take you through my $1,999 portfolio, and it's fastly approaching 2,000, which, as we speak, it just went over 2,000 as I just talked about it. So, I wanted to talk about this portfolio because it is my dividend portfolio, and I plan on growing it to a way higher level. Now, it's going to take a while to get there. It's going to take a while to get to 50,000. It's going to take a while to get to 100,000. It's going to take a while to get to 200,000 and so on and so forth, right? But where we stand right now, I feel like it's been good growth to be able to put that into there. But I would need to deposit a lot more money and also see a lot more dividends that are flowing back and, circulating back into the portfolio as well. So we're going from 0 to 2,000 and in a matter of a month at this point. A little over a month, I think, but in a matter of a month, we went from 0 to 2,000. And like I said, I want to talk about this. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out my channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are also in the description. Now, again, dividend investing is difficult, right? Because a lot of people don't know what to select. They don't know what route to go. You always think of like, hey, I just want to buy a position that gives me a dividend, but you have to think more strategically than that. It's not as easy as people make it seem, because as long as you find a way to pick the right things that are going to last you a long time, dividend investing is great. But there's also that mindset to where it's like, if I would have taken, $100,000 and threw it in on this position for a matter of, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you would probably have more in the form of returns versus what you get in dividends. But you're establishing something that can pay you a passive income in the end. And that's what it's all about, is about having that passive income that eventually maybe you're at $1 million, maybe you're at 2 million, maybe you're at something else, right? And you can get an extra $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month from dividends. You can either recirculate them back into the dividend portfolio to grow that more, or you can just circulate them back to you, back to your pockets, and now you can spend that however you want to spend it, because it's your dividend portfolio. It's your dividends that you're receiving for holding the position. So however you want to look at it, you're able to gain something extra for this position. Now, let me go ahead and look at this before this drops below 2,000 as we speak. So currently it's at $2,000.59. That's where we're going to put it. That's what it's going to be for the title, $2,000.59. It has increased over this last maybe couple of hours or, a few hours or so. You see it go from about 10:40 a.m. to where it has increased here. It started out at 1,987 or 1,987 to increase here. And a lot of positions ended up turning green on me, whether it was Microsoft or it was Ford or whatever. But I made some recent investments, and I've been continuing to double down and add to the position as I had a little bit of free money, because I do like dividend plays. Now, the different plays that I have in my, I don't want to go through every single one every time. Like when we go through our dividend portfolio later down the line, we're not going to go through every single position that we do have, because it may be 30 different positions, but we will go through the dividends that we did get paid and then go through the total amount. So again, what I have is I have 10 shares of Ford, 6 shares of Realty Income, which is ticker symbol O. I have 0.31 of Microsoft. That's my position that if I get any free stocks, I buy that all the time, because it is a dividend paying position. And who doesn't like Microsoft, right? So obviously Apple users, but either way, I have 0.31% or 0.31 shares of Microsoft. I have 10 shares of SPHD. I have 1 share of Walmart, 1 share of Nike. I have 3 shares of PRF. I have 10 shares of SPYD and 10 shares of FDVV, which is a Fidelity high dividend paying ETF. So all of these, I would say that I typically fall in the range of about 3%, at least 3%. I know that bonds could probably pay you a little bit more if you wanted to go the safe route versus the more risky route. But technically, these are a little bit safer because I'm investing into ETFs versus investing into single businesses. Now, there are some that I would like to have maybe 10 or 20 or 100 of those things, like Nike or Walmart. Those are single businesses that pay me dividends, as well as Ford and Microsoft. But majority of a lot of my dividend portfolio will end up going into ETFs, slow moving ETFs, things that you can probably predict and actually have a lot of different positions in that one position that you are investing into. So something like, Fidelity, Fidelity high dividend ETF. It's currently sitting at $38.81. We scroll down here. I have about $388 that's invested because I have 10. Scroll down here a little bit. It goes into the sector and what sectors it's actually involved in. You have 24% technology, 14% industrial, 11% energy, and so on and so forth. If we scroll down here, you have the top holdings with 31% of the assets. You have Microsoft, Apple, JP Morgan, all that, PepsiCo. And the dividend you have is a 30-day yield of 3.41%. So it's not ridiculous. It's not massive. And I don't expect them to be massive. I want it to be not on the smaller side, but also enough to make a difference, right? You don't want a dividend that's going to be, 1% unless you obviously have a large price on your hands, right? If you're up at like $1,000 per share, $300 dollars per share, obviously you would love to see that overall dividend be paid to you in the form of 1%, right? In the form of 2%, in the form of whatever, right? That would be ridiculous. But then if you see that you have a dividend that's going to pay you like 140% or 12% or something like that, that's a little insane. So you want to look in between those figures and kind of get something that really works for you. So for me, like I said, I went with Fidelity. Obviously, I saw the long life of it, and I always go with the max and see how it has grown over the lifetime, because most likely it's going to continue to grow. And I'm excited for what this can be. Obviously, I don't know exactly what it will be right now, but right now it's standing at $2,000.76. Maybe that ends up being the title. I don't know. $2,000.86. Who really knows? But if you guys want to join Robinhood and start your own dividend portfolio, I'll leave my link down below. You guys can sign up and get a free stock that can be valued all the way up to $200. Or you can check out any of my other links that are down there and, start investing with crypto and all that other type of stuff. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about my dividend portfolio and show you guys that I did reach over $2,000, and hopefully I can reach, $3,000. My end of the year goal is to get to 3,000. I think it has shifted, right? So my minimum goal is $3,000. I think my maximum goal now has to be somewhere around $4,000 or $5,000. So I would love to get to 5K in this portfolio by the end of the year, but not aggressively get there. I want to see it get there over time. And if I have some free funds to do so, then I will make sure that I invested in the right areas. But I need to start worrying about that portfolio. I don't really have a full dividend portfolio. I have my long-term investments, but this can be long-term and still provide something short-term in the form of passive income. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.